Hello friends, today we are going to study simple yet interesting organic chemistry experiment performed by students of Pune College of Pharmacy, guided by our mentor Mrs. Mugdha ma'am. Recrystallization. Recrystallization is a purification process used to remove impurities from organic compounds which are solid at room temperature. Aim to perform recrystallization of sodium chloride. Apparatus: steel vessel, spoon, gas, cloth. Chemicals: sodium chloride and water. Principle: recrystallization is used to purify solid compounds in laboratory. Solubility of the compound in a solvent increases with rising temperature and forms supersaturated solution. As the supersaturated solution is allowed to cool at room temperature, pure crystals of sodium chloride are formed. Impurities are removed as molecules in the crystal have greater affinity towards the molecules of same kind than for impurities. Characteristics of good recrystallization solvent. Solvent should not dissolve the substance to be purified at room temperature, but it should dissolve it well at solvent's boiling point. Solvent should dissolve soluble impurities well at room temperature. Solution is allowed to cool slowly because impurities may attach briefly to the growing crystal lattice, but they soon leave as a compound with a more suitable geometry comes in to take their place. Procedure: as you can see, we have taken here water, spoon, salt and vessel to do experiment. Take some amount of water in the vessel and add some salt in it. Mix the solution well to form the solution of sodium chloride. Continue this activity till the solution of sodium chloride at room temperature is unable to dissolve more salt in it. This will form saturated solution of sodium chloride. As you can see, no more salt is able to dissolve in the solution. That means saturated solution has been formed. But as we know, with the rise in temperature, solubility of solution increases. So here we heat the saturated solution of sodium chloride to dissolve the remaining undissolved salt. Also, we continue to add more salt to this solution until no more salt can dissolve in this heated solution and forms supersaturated solution of sodium chloride. Once the supersaturated solution is formed, we turn off the gas. Then allow the solution to cool down slowly at room temperature for some time. Approximately after 10 to 15 minutes, we can see salt is being solidified and crystals of salt are formed. These crystals are collected, washed and filtered to remove some other impurities. And pure crystals of sodium chloride are obtained. Brief about procedure. Result: process of recrystallization is studied and we obtained pure white shiny crystals of salt. Applications: applications of crystallization in pharmaceutical industry as purification and separation process for isolation and synthesis of pure active pharmaceutical ingredients, co-crystals, controlled release pulmonary drug delivery, and separation of chiral isomers are briefly discussed using a few case studies. What could go wrong? Adding too much solvent during recrystallization can result in poor or no yield of crystals. If solid is dissolved below the boiling point of solution, too much solvent will be needed, giving poor yield. If rinse solvent is not chilled to ice temperature, then some of the product may get redissolved and lost. Precautions. First, minimum of near boiling point solvent should be used for recrystallization. Second, minimum of ice-cold solvent should be used for rinsing. Third, unwanted impurities should be either very soluble in the solvent at room temperature or insoluble in hot solvent. Fourth, solvent should not react with the compound being purified. Fifth, solvent should be volatile enough to be easily removed from the solvent after compound has been crystallized. Hope you understood it properly. Thank you.